kids. Yowser, okay, that's enough.
Favorable responses include soft eye contact, ears back, a wide, sweeping wag, warm, relaxed facial expression. Dog chooses to approach the handler as close as possible. Relaxed and freely moving bodies. Warm, soft eye contact.
Hi, little ogre. Hello.
Unfavorable responses include no warm eye contact. This dog has a cold, hard expression. He's barking at you, not for you. He is not choosing to approach as close as possible. In fact, he'll jump over the offered hand. Look down the line at kennel-crazy dogs, rhythmic, repetitive barking and spinning. Every interaction with an unknown dog should begin with a safety scan. SCAN is an acronym of 4 warning responses or observations that signal for you to handle certain dogs with care. S stands for sexually mature, sexually intact. In females, look for well-developed nipples, indicating at least 1 or 2 heat cycles and thus sexual maturity. In general, look for a well-developed chest, well-sprung ribs. An overall mature dog is more worn out, banged up, less soft and puppyish. In males, look for signs of testosterone, well-developed muscling, bulging shoulders and thighs, a baboon butt, that unique protrusion intact males get below their anus. Look for overall maturity, overall size, bulk. Dogs over a year. In general, you're safer with juveniles and puppies.
Come on. Come on. Yeah, come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, good buddy. Come here. Good buddy. Come here. Come. Cyrus. Come here, little buddy. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
But then again, not all puppies are safe to handle either.
Hi. Say hi. Hi, little Louie. Okay, I just want to take his leash off somehow by the collar. Okay, buddy. Okay, baby.
Smile for a camera
They've
center.
given him a kiss.
What?
I need my finger touch, thank you. Alright.
You know, it's probably feeding time.
There we go. That's what Cyrus would know.
Beware the dog that is cautious with you, the handler, or the environment. Dogs who are stressed are more apt to have lower thresholds for aggression. They give you less room for error in handling. Fearful dogs need you to move gently, deliberately, calmly. Avoid direct frontal body postures, avoid direct eye contact, and do not block escape routes for fearful dogs. The definition of arousal is disturbed, distressed, afraid, alarmed, unsettled. Watch out for the aroused dog. He may look friendly or excited to the untrained eye. Look for dilated pupils, a bug-eyed look, an anxious and furrowed brow, scowling. They may look friendly, tail wagging, excited, alert. Watch this dog turn around at the highest point of his arousal to tell you he's thinking of unloading on you or the leash. Mounting is also a sign of arousal.
Good with kids. Yowser, okay. That's enough. I'm going to play with it.
No signs of friendliness. Beware again. These dogs are not always who you think they are. A dog with no signs of friendliness is a dog who, despite his wagging tail or panting smile, is not connecting with you, the handler, at all. There will be no sustained soft eye contact, no warmth, no nudging, no nuzzling, or any prolonged attempt at contact. Intense sniffing of your clothes or feet does not count as friendly. Barking does not count as friendly. Don't judge a dog by his physical appearance or a wagging tail. Look for a dog who chooses to interact with you. Be strong, be neutral. Wear comfortable clothing, no dangling jewelry or accessories. Always wear non-slip shoes when handling unknown dogs. Avoid popping, jerking, correcting dogs with the leash and collar. Keep a balanced stance and a constant but gentle, steady tension on the leash. Leash should be gathered, not wound tightly around your hand. Excess leash should not be dangling. A hitchhiker's grip, thumbs up, should grasp the leash approximately 2 inches past the dog's muzzle if his head were outstretched. You should be closest to his center of gravity without being too close to his teeth so he could bite you on the wrist. Before any serious handling of the unknown dog, try stroking his back to objectively gauge his desire to be with you. Repeat, in a row, slow, heavy touch from the base of his neck to the base of his tail. You repeat it so that a dog has a chance to experience it, anticipate it, and respond favorably by asking for more or unfavorably by avoiding it. Dog asks for more. This dog has no response or responds by trying to get as far away from you as possible. Watch this dog, in fact, tell you and show you how he'll bite your hand if you continue to pet him. Repeat in a row gentle rhythmic patting on top of the dog's head. Pat, 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 pause. Repeat, pat, 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 pause. Look for the dog who requests more. Soft eye contact. Look for the dog with no response, ignores your touch. Touch should be confident, experienced, firm, heavy, and gentle. Touch should always begin on the dog's shoulders, his safe place. Never surprise the dog with touch. Touching and handling should always be on the side of the dog facing away from you, so that if he decides to snap or bite, you can use your leash to pull his head forward and away from your body. If you touch the dog on the side closest to you, he can just turn to bite you. Use this emergency muzzling technique for dogs who you initially thought were safe to handle, but may all of a sudden be in danger with. There is a knot-drop muzzling technique that I have seen that is easier to master and safer, but I am not adept at it, so this is the emergency muzzling technique I'm comfortable with, so this is what I teach. Practice this on your own safe dogs until you're proficient. In real life, you only get one chance to get a muzzle on. Come out of a muzzle in reverse order, or put the dog back in the kennels and let the muzzle come off on its own. Use a slow, gentle muzzling technique on relatively non-volatile dogs, but who have one or more scan characteristics, before attempting any procedures such as lifting or vaccinating. Getting dogs in and out of the kennels should be done with the least amount of confrontation as possible. I use a 6-foot, 5/8 inch leather noose lead. I put my foot on the bottom of the kennel door before unlatching. It keeps you in control of the kennel door. Let the dog walk into the noose. Don't worry about his ear. That'll come loose. Use a gentle lasso on the fearful dog stuck in the back of the kennel. Never catch pole a fearful dog. Use a double lead for any dog you have any misgivings about getting back into a kennel. Attach a second 6-foot leash by the clip to the ring of the noose lead. When you pull on the clip leash, the collar opens up. When you pull on the noose lead, it tightens. Always use a double lead on the fearful dog so he doesn't feel overwhelmed when he's put back in and you reach for his neck. There'd be no way to get this dog back into the kennels without being bitten trying to take a leash off of him. With the double lead technique, there's no confrontation and no bite. way to get bitten on the face or chest. Never reach into the kennel while a dog is eating or pull a half-eaten food bowl away from the unknown dog. Fire up a dog, surefire way to get bitten.
I'm not going to.
Surefire bite happens if you compete for his possessions. Surefire way to get bitten is to tweak the muzzle of an aroused dog. Surefire way to get bitten is to keep pushing a dog that didn't want you in the first place. Surefire way to get bitten is to come between two fence fighters. Don't yank, discipline a fence fighter. Don't put your hands anywhere near them. Use a catch pole to pull one dog gently away. Yowser.